Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where we are back once again with Empress Short, who last time out conquered Frisia. She conquered Castile and then, just for good measure, she burnt a man alive at the stake. So a busy few days at the office for Short, but I think they demonstrated the sort of person she is. She is out to claim as much land as possible for the Empire of Cupboard, and she takes no nonsense. Absolutely no nonsense at all. If you anger her, then expect to become the centrepiece of a lovely bonfire, because Short is not one for messing around. So first things first, we need to sort out all of our lovely Spanish land over here, but it just looks so much better now it's in the orange of Cupboard. It just looks so much nicer. There is one tiny exception, however. The county of Elvas just here are being very defiantly independent, which is okay, I kind of get that. However, I don't imagine that's going to last for very long, to be perfectly honest, county of Elvas. Would you like to join us? I mean, we'll ask nicely. I imagine you're going to say no. Offer vassalage? Oh, absolutely not. Minus 135. So that's an absolute no. However, what is your military strength? You've got 1,531 people to your name. I don't think you're going to withstand an attack from us. I mean, it would make sense for you to join. It would make sense for you to come over. I mean, difference in your military strength. We only get a plus 19 modifier for that. We've got 113,000 people at our disposal. Do we just go and get these now? Go and get these now and then sort out everything else, because we've got various bits and bobs that we do need to sort out. We've got duchies to create and all that kind of stuff. I think we might want to go and get that first. And then it's, complete then. It completes the set, if you like. We've got everything sorted down here. I think that's what we'll do. We'll go and have a bit of a fight. It seems that will be the short sort of way. But yes, just very quickly, last time we invited Ethelfled here to our court. So she was of our house, she's of our dynasty, and she was just sort of hanging around the place. So we invited her to our court, and she had many claims on many places. And then, of course, because she was in our court, we could push those claims. We went to war, and we got all of this lovely land. But we've got the Kingdom of Castile over here, and that is her primary title. But we also did get, that's kingdoms, we also did get this place here, the Kingdom of Badajoz. Badajoz? I can't say I've ever heard of this place before, but we got this kingdom title as well too. So we got both Castile and Badajoz here, which is wonderful. So we got, sort of two kingdom titles for the price of one, which is all very nice. So yes, that's quite nice. That expanded our territory very nicely indeed. And also we have got a bit of land over here in northwest Africa, which is nice to have, I suppose. I mean, where is that part of? That is part of the Grand Emirate of Maghreb. Okay, I don't imagine we're going to do too much with this land. We can own it and that's fine, we'll administer it as best we can, but yeah, we're not going to do too much down here, I don't think. Right now, anyway. I mean, who knows, maybe we can get this place at some point in the future. I've no idea, but yeah, let's go and get this place first. Let's go and make these folks join us, and then we'll sort out all the duchy titles and what have you, because yeah, it makes sense to go and get this. I assume somebody has a claim. I assume somebody down here has a claim on this. Oh no, there you go. We can do it because, it's sort of de jure belongs to another thing. Seize the County of Elvas. What's that? 35 prestige. I think we can just about manage. So there we go. We've declared war on you. I mean, we did ask. We came to check if you would like to do this nicely, and you seem to say no. So yeah, we've got to go down the fighty route. And we're quite good at doing that. So this is only going to end one way, but here we go, right? Do you know what? Just let time tick on the slightest bit. Let's get about 7,000 people. There we go, 7,000 people. Oh, no. They've mustered 7,755. How have they done that? The order... Oh, have they got themselves some mercenaries in all of a sudden? Have you been saving up your money and you have some mercenaries in? Yeah. Oh, no, it's a holy order. It's a holy order. 6,825 members of a holy order. I mean, we should be okay, because these are our elite troops. Let's go in. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, better army commander, more army commander traits, and a higher quality of troop. Yeah, because this is all our men-at-arms. It's our men-at-arms and then 757 just levies, just, I don't know, hanging around at the back or whatever. And then we are leading the charge. Which is wonderful. I like this. I like you, Short. It's all very exciting, very fighty playing as you. So in we come. Oh no, hang on a minute, not quite yet. Oh, so our daughter and heir Herogith. Ah, yes, right, okay, so she's our current heir. She's the one who is... Oh, actually, you know what? She's sort of okay at fighting. She's quite fighty. How are the kids? What traits have they got? Genius and beautiful, and only beautiful. Oh, no. Oh, no, you've not got the genius trait. Oh, dear, you shall be frowned upon. I do apologise. Okay, so you want to call them Bjorfhelm and Ossitel. How about not that? Can we name them after a family member? After fathers, Guthfrith and... Oh, no, we can't both... No, that's not going to work, is it? That's not going to work at all. I can't... Okay, hang on. Okay, how about Magnus and Benedict? They sound like good names. We'll call them Magnus and Benedict. So there you go, you two. May you grow to be strong and wise. Right, hang on. We're having a bit of a fight right now. Hold the line. We'll come and visit you in a bit. Right, looks like that fight is sorted. And there we go. There we go. We've captured the opposition war leader. We don't even need to siege this place down. And if we did, we could have done it in around, well, just over 20 days, maybe 30 days tops there. We don't even need to bother. It's all sorted. Don't knock down the walls. It's all good. So enforce our demands. And there we go. Right. Disband everybody. And that's all sorted. So there we go. Now we own all of this land. It looks far better now. It doesn't have that little sort of one tiny place being all kind of independent. So there we go. We've captured that place. So clear those things. And now we've got a little bit of admin to do. So number one, let's transfer Duke Rodrigo of Leon, I think that's how you pronounce it. So that place there needs to be moved over under the control of the Queen of Castile. So we'll do that. Thank you very much. And then we have some titles that can be created. So we've got 3 duchies and then, of course, another empire title. Another empire title just to, add to the pile that we're collecting. So the Duchy of Algarve. Let's get that done first. That should be down the bottom here. There we go. It's very small. It's a very, very small duchy. It's only got 2 counties in. Is that the smallest duchy we've actually seen? Is Cornwall bigger than that? I think Cornwall might be similar. Hang on, Cornwall is... I know Cornwall's only got 2 as well. Cornwall has the county of Cornwall and the county of Devon. It's not very big, though. It's not very big at all. It's a teeny tiny duchy. But okay, whatever the case, we've got both the counties. We've got the 200 gold. I think we've just about got enough. And that's going to give us 300 lovely prestige. How are we doing with prestige? We are moving toward the living legend at great pace. We have 6,500 toward that. 6,500 fame toward the 8,000 we need to become a living legend, which would be wonderful. And here's another 300 toward that right now. In fact, we're going to get 300. We're going to get another 900 of that from creating these duchies and then the empire as well. I think that might get us over the line. That might well get us over the line. I do not know. Let's carry on. So, okay, create that. Lovely, lovely. And now down here, we need to give this to somebody who's got the actual capital of this duchy. Count Fernando. Okay, Count Fernando, would you like to become a duke? Would you like the petty kingdom of Algarve? There you go. You might as well have that. And now, actually, can we get you, whilst we're here, whilst because you're the county owner, but you also are the duke of this particular duchy, which means we can get you to build a lovely duchy building. So, yeah, tax offices, please. Tiny, tiny bit of money can eventually feed its way back to us. Then we have the duchy of this place here, Beja. That one there. Okay, that's next door. Okay, right, create that one. Who wants this? Count Corel. Okay, absolutely same thing again. Petty kingdom of that place. That is now yours. You enjoy it. Can we build something there? No. You've already got Royal Forest. Do you know what? That's fine. Royal Forests are good. I like those. You can keep those. And then the Duchy of that place. I imagine, yeah, it's next door again. Okay, create another one of those. And that's the capital. Who's got that? Duke Ernst. Okay. So you've already got... What have you got? You've already got some stuff. You've got the Duchy of... What have you got? The Duchy of Cantabria. Where's that? Oh, you've got a bit up there, but you also own that down here. Okay. Do you know what? Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely. You also have this place too, because you've already got the capital of this particular duchy. So there we go. You have that, and you have some crown smithies. Okay, not going to sort of build anything on top of that. That's all fine. And now this is the big one. We can form the Empire of Hispania. So here we go. There are some things that are not created. There's some more kingdoms that we could... Is there? I'm pretty sure there aren't any kingdoms that remain. King of Galicia. Oh, these ones are sort of... Not yet created, but possibly could be created if certain circumstances were to happen. A bit like Britannia. A bit like the Empire of Britannia is kind of a situational thing. Because, yeah, you've got the Kingdom of Galicia, Kingdom of Leon, Kingdom of Navarre, and the Kingdom of Portugal. Oh, that's quite nice. Well, let's look at Portugal. What do you need to do that? Yeah, I assume that something hasn't happened, which, then leads to the creation of this particular kingdom. Okay, that's fine. I'm not so bothered. Okay, great. Can we create this empire title? Yes, we can. And boom. There it is. We now have ourselves yet another empire title. So there you go, Empire of Hispania. Welcome. Welcome to the cupboard family. So you join. Let's have a quick look at what we've got. We have in the Empire of Cupboard, we've got, the Empire of Cupboard itself. Then we've got the Empire of Scandinavia. We have the Empire of Francia or Francia. The Empire of Italia. Yes, we've got that. And the Empire of Hispania. I mean, this is just wonderful. It is just going so well. It's going from strength to strength. Also, we need to find Judith a husband because, Judith is now 16. She has come of age, so we can get her married. So let's have a little look. Now, a few people have been saying, you keep marrying the people to the other people with the highest stats. Why not try something different? So what we'll do for her is, let's marry her to somebody who is very, very, very good at fighting, but also sort of around her age, possibly. So, they can actually have some children and what have you. So how about age difference? What if we just do age difference 5? Let's have a look. So this guy here, Hierotheos. Oh my goodness me. That person there. Okay, how good are you at fighting? 21. Okay, let's adjust that a slight bit. So age difference 10. Does that give any different kind of people? It does. You've appeared. You've got the beautiful trait. It'd be nice if we could have some people with traits. Inheritable traits, please. Okay, yeah, so Rizzo comes up with a prowess of 21, which is very good. That's very, very good. I'm quite happy with that. You've got this guy here. Actually, that might go quite well. This guy here, Domawuj Hunding. You're 15 years old and she's 16, so you're quite close in age. So one of you's not going to be significantly older or younger than the other. So, you're going to be able to have children, lots of those, hopefully. Your stats are not particularly great, however. Your stats are not wonderful. Okay. However, this guy's stats are okay. He has got scaly. He is a bit scaly, but he does have hail. Or this guy here. Hang on, what are you like? You're fickle, you're gluttonous, and you're shy. You're ambitious, wrathful, and brave. You sound like a good fit for Short. Short would like you. Okay, hang on a minute. What if we did put some of all skills? Ooh, there are some good people, though. There are some good people. Wolfram, a prowess of 10. Oh, that's all very disappointing. I mean, that guy's skills are pretty good. He is a bit scaly, but he's very good. Oh, and then it's Rizzo. Let's go for Rizzo, because then he can come and become a knight as well. He seems very good. Yeah, okay. Can we have you on board, please? He will accept. Absolutely. Let's just move time on a tiny bit. And there we go. We have ourselves another of our children married, and hopefully he will become a knight. There we go. Oh, so she's no longer a knight. He's kind of ousted her. He's ousted her in the knightly duties. Okay, that's absolutely fine. If that's what they're doing, that's what they're doing. And we can get ourselves a new perk for the martial lifestyle. Okay, what should we go for? Let's go for Kingsguard. That might sort out the issue we just saw. So, okay, we'll have an extra 4 knights, please. That's very lovely. So now does that mean, given time, there we go. Judith is back. You're back on knight duty again. Okay, wonderful stuff. There we go. Right, we're trying to sway the King of Ireland because he's not overly fond of us. So passing through Dublin, the capital of my marshal, King Oswulf, when I receive an invitation to visit his castle. Okay. Right, so he welcomes me with open arms. One thing that strikes me is the place is full of unfinished projects. Ah, okay. Okay, so this is a chance where we can go and sort of help him out a little bit with various bits and bobs. It's like loads of skill checks, isn't it? So I will stay for a while, or just show me to my rooms. So I go to my rooms, I have a nice time in his castle, and then I clear off. That's 12 stress down. We've got 44 stress. But he's only got a plus 28 opinion of us. Do you know what? It might make sense to try and help him out. We'll try and give him a hand, I think, with various bits and bobs that he wants us to do. Depends what he wants us to do. Right, okay. So what have we got? Books stacked in corners, unfinished building projects all over the place, most notably a whole dining hall, and a chest of gold just standing in the middle of a hallway. King Oswald's castle is a mess. Okay, so we can help out with the dining hall. So a stewardship challenge, 73%. learning challenge 72%, or diplomacy 79%. Okay, chest of gold. That seems quite good. We'll go for that one, I think. We'll tell him that there's a chest of gold just lying around the place that he might possibly want to move around. There we go. Of course it shouldn't be out there. Thank you, Empress Short. So has that increased his opinion of us? No. I mean, let's just do one of each. Let's just go through each one. This is the stewardship one. Okay. Yep, that's the dining hall sorted. And then the books. The books just lying around the place. I mean, can we get 3 out of 3? That'd be quite good. Bound books, loose documents, decorated spines. After a lot of reshuffling, there's finally some semblance of order in the chaos that is King Oswald's library. I've done all in my power to help him. Now it's time for bed. So we don't lose stress, because obviously we've been doing stuff, so it's not been calm. But let's see what that does to our sort of scheme thing that's going on. I spot King Oswald by the entrance, waiting to see me off in the morning. Okay, so yeah, he's saying she's great. The castle is like new. Slightly awkward. After a quick goodbye, I am soon on the road back home again. I was able to help, and there we go, 20 opinions. So we've already got an increase of 10 anyway, but now that's a further 20. Okay, so 59, and that's not even finished the sway scheme yet. I think that's now finished the sway scheme. Right, hang on. Plus 83. I think we're fine. I think we are now good enough buddies. Let's cancel that one. So away with you. Okay, do any of our other vassals not like us very much? I mean, yeah, 32 is okay. 32 is okay. I'd rather, I mean, yeah, she doesn't so much, but she's only a duchess. Do we need to? Do we need to appoint a King of England now? Because we're looking after all of these English duchies. Is it worth now appointing a King of England? I mean, we've got lots of other kingdoms all over the place. Why don't we just get ourselves a King of England? Or a Queen of England, I suppose. But we'll set up the Kingdom of England title. I think now might be the time. Because these places are reporting into me, and I could just do with a king. That'd be a lot better. Am I going to lose anybody on the council? So not you. That's King Brew. That's King. That's King. That's King. No, they're all kings. They're all kings. Actually, hang on a minute. Hang on. Why are you not doing culture stuff? Go over there and promote culture over there, please. There we go. Splendid. Yeah, I think we get ourselves a King of England now. I think we need a King of England. So let us go to the kingdom titles. Kingdom of England. So yeah, we currently hold this, of course. So why don't we just give this to somebody else? Let's just give this to another person. Who would like to become the King of England? Do we have any takers? It would make sense for somebody who's already got English land to actually become the ruler of England, wouldn't it? That would make perfect sense. So let's have a little look through. So the Duchy of Cornwall is you. You're not that good. Okay. Duchy of East Anglia is Prince Elfwig Oswulfson of Ireland. Okay, that might get a bit complicated. Okay, Duchy of Essex is Duke Matthew of Essex. He's apparently he's a powerful vassal. Oh, okay. Well, get you. You've got 10,000 troops to your name. Yeah, okay, you are quite powerful. You're not that good, though. The Duchy of Gwynedd is you. You're quite good. You are quite good. Okay, at the moment it's going to be you. At the moment, I'm thinking it's Duke Beorhtric. Okay, because he seems quite good. Kent is Duke Edmund. Duke Edmund is also quite good. He is also very, very good. However, he's also quite old and his health is poor. So that will pass down to you. And you're not that good. Okay, fine. So we're still on the same sort of person. We're still on the Gwynedd guy. Duchy of Lancaster is Duke Matthew again, I think. Okay. Duchy of Wessex is Gunhilda Leofsdatter. A wonderful name. Unfortunately, she's not that good. And then we've got the wonderful Duchy of Yorkshire Gold. There we go. Who's in charge of that? Duke John. Duke John of Yorkshire Gold. That's very good. I like that. Hi, Duke John. Yeah, you're not that good either. Do you know what? It's going to be you. It's going to be this kid here. He's only 18, but he's very, very good. A little bit lacking in stewardship, perhaps, but his other stats are all very nice indeed. Yeah, you. Would you like to become the King of England? I mean, I don't imagine you're going to say no. So what's this going to do to our money and our troops? I don't imagine it's going to do a massive amount of difference. So, 189, and we've got 116,000. So here we go. So do that. So 189 down to 182, and then 109,000. But there we go. We've kind of sorted things out a little bit better now. There we go. We have ourselves a proper King of England. And now, yeah, that means all those dukes aren't reporting directly into me. They're kind of his problem now, and then we just deal with the king directly. So back to what we were doing previously. Do we need to sway anybody? Do any of our immediate vassals not like us very much at all? Let's have a quick look through. It seems that they're all sort of okay with us. Maybe the current king of Norway. Maybe we could do with swaying him. He only likes us. He's got plus 26 opinion of us, so he's not that fond. Do you know what? Absolutely. Let's go and sway him a little bit. We might as well do this because we're not using our schemes for anything else. So we might as well just try and sway people around just to make them like us a little bit more. Oh no, this isn't good. Teaism's fervour has decreased by 10 because, yes, this lady here, Princess Bishop Edhild of Mans, possibly. She's been sinful. She's been found drinking coffee. Yeah, granulated coffee. And that's all too terrible to even talk about. So, oh, that's a bit of a shame. Teaism's fervour has come down a little bit, which means that it will not spread quite as quickly. Talking of Teaism, how is it doing? 220 counties. Oh my goodness me. It's very popular up in Scandinavia. Wow, everybody loves a bit of Teaism up there. 220 counties. When we last looked, which was at the start of the previous part, I think we were on 60-something, 66 were we? And Catholicism was on 760-something. So Catholicism has come tumbling down to 634. Still a lot. Still an awful lot, but less than it was. And we've gone up to 220. Okay, that is still very good. It's a shame that our fervour is now not at 100%. So yes, it's not going to spread quite as fast. But there we go, never mind. Maybe somewhere in the lands of Cupboard, somewhere in the lands of Teaism, there is some really super virtuous, wonderful Teaist priest who'll do something really amazing and then, make the fervour go back up to 100% or something. We can live in hope. And in fact, there we go, another county has joined us. I'm not entirely sure which county it was, but yes, our matriarch Cake has finished converting faith in a county. Right, let's go and tell her to just work on somewhere else. I'd like to get all of our sort of home counties done. So how about Worcestershire? Let's change over Worcestershire, please. There we go. And you know what? Whilst we're here, we've got 6,500 gold just about. Why don't we just spend some money on upgrading some lovely things? What have we got that needs upgrading over here? So let's start in the capital of the empire itself. Here we go, Northampton. Let's get some better barracks over there. There we go. And then Leicester, work our way up. What's behind? 6, 6 and 6. Okay, so there we go. We'll get the military camps upgraded to get mustering halls to bring that up to level 6. Nottingham, that is lagging behind a bit, so we shall get ourselves some field works. Sounds very lovely. I mean, at this point, we've got so much money, we can just do this and just go, yep, there we go. Click, click, click. We're upgrading things. Yay, isn't it nice? Let's upgrade the castle here. This will be expensive over in Huntingdonshire, but that means we get quite a bit of tax out of it. An extra, 0.3 of tax. Fort level goes up by +5, which is quite a lot. We get some more levies, and the garrison is hugely increased. So, yeah, that's going to take a long time, and it's a lot of money. But there we go. So that's done. Stafford, let's increase one of these buildings. I don't know, barracks, get that done. Shrewsbury, let's increase what's the lowest. Well, how about the fields? There we go. Get some more fields sort of increase. So get some more money coming in. Worcester. What's the lowest here? Let's upgrade the walls and towers. Let's get some proper sort of towers in. And Hereford. They're all on 4. Do you know what? Upgrade your castle, Hereford. 935 monies. But yeah, you go for that. Warwick. What can we do over here as well? Yep, upgrade the barracks to get training grounds. I think that's it, is it? Is that it round here? I think that's everybody building something. I'm pretty sure. Hang on. Domain holdings. Yeah, everywhere is doing something. Whether they're upgrading castles or whether they're just building extra bits and bobs to things that exist already. There is something going on everywhere. And we've still got 1,500 gold left. And we're earning 180 gold every single month. This is wonderful. There we go. Great big huge kind of development project underway. Oh no, one of our councillors has died. Oh, it's the... It's the King of Ireland. It's the guy that we spent ages swaying to make sure he liked us. He's gone and very selfishly decided to be dead. He's died of old age at the age of 65. We spent ages working on you. We cleaned up your castle and everything. And that's the thanks we get. Okay, fine. Right, he was the marshal, wasn't he? Who can we put in? Duke Edbert of T. He seems quite good. Yeah, absolutely. He's got 22 martial. What's the top we've got? Oh, there we go. Absolutely. He's the top we've got in martial. And also, he feels like he should be on the council anyway. So, yeah, absolutely. In you come, Duke Edbert. Okay, Short is feeling a little bit fighty. And she is turning her attention down here. Now, the papacy is here. We will go and deal with the Pope momentarily. Because, yes, she wants to go and take some land off the Pope. But also, we've got this land here. I think de jure, that land should belong to us. It currently belongs to the Batuta Grand Emirate. But this is... I'm not entirely sure what island that is. Is that Sardinia? That's Sicily. That's Corsica. I think it might be Sardinia. I think that's that island. Again, I'm willing to be corrected, and I probably will be. But I think that's what that is. And then we've got kind of these islands over here, which is, you know, Ibiza and Menorca and Mallorca and all that kind of stuff over here. But I think they should belong to us. Hang on. Empire titles. They're either part of Italia or Hispania. So we should be able to go and get those islands and claim them for ourselves. So why don't we go and do that right now? Let's have a look down here. We should be able to go and have a fight with you. You don't like us anyway, so it's no great loss to anybody. So can we go and seize the Emirate of Mallorca? Ah, we can either have that one. Oh no, hang on. We can only have that de jure. Why can't we have that de jure? Surely de jure that is ours. Or all de jure lands. Why is it only that? This is part of an empire that we have, isn't it? Is that not part of an empire we already own? Hang on a minute. Hang on. Italia. Oh, no, it's not created. Oh. Oh, no, I thought Italia was ours. We've not created Italia yet. I thought that was ours. No, we've not created Italia. We've not got this one yet. Okay, that's why we can't have this. Oh, botherations. Okay. Okay, right, everybody, when I welcomed Hispania in, I said we had Italia. We haven't got that. Okay, never mind. Never mind, it's fine. I was getting ahead of myself. Okay, so we can't take this place without... I mean, could we do... Have you got any claims on this? Or a claim for a duchy? Oh, we could do that. Oh, we could go and have a bit of a holy war. Oh, that might be quite fun. Yeah, let's go and have a holy war for this place. Let's go and have a holy war for this just here. Yes, we will take the Emirate of... Oh, Sardinia. There we go. It was Sardinia. I got something right. Yay. Yeah. Okay. 20,000 people. Really? Get off. You haven't got 20,000 people. 2,224. Oh, but who are you allied with? It's the Byzantines. Okay, fine. I think we can muddle through. I think we'll be okay. So we've got to take this in one go and that in another go. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's go and do that. Short is feeling a little bit kind of fighty, and she's all for a holy war. She's very zealous, is Short, so absolutely. So here we go. Let us declare war on this place here. Let's go and get ourselves a lovely new bit of land, a nice island, no less. And the music is all very dramatic. It's holy war time, everybody. Right, set up shop over here, and let's raise... I don't know, how many troops do we want? Maybe about 25,000 possibly, just in case the... no, 29,000 then. There we go, that'll do. Just in case the Byzantines come and try and assist. So let's head over here. It looks like we can just sort of take a route around the edge. And look how quickly we siege things. It's just so fast. This person will make for an accomplished commander. 19 marshal. Rough terrain expert. Yeah, do you know what? Why not? Absolutely. Recruit you to court. Just hang around for a bit. It's fine. There you go. Right, yeah, this is going to take no time at all. This is going to be really easy because these places do not look well defended at all. And that's another, what, 30 days? Oh, somebody's been released from prison. Our niece has been let out of prison. Okay, that's probably a good thing. And... yeah, let's go down this way. Let's go down the west of the island. I hear it's lovely on this side of the island. There we go. And they had some troops. Their troops kind of wandered off into the sea. Ah, they're coming back in across the top. Okay, depends what they've got. Let's see how quickly they can try and unsiege that. 3 years. I think we might be done in 3 years. I think we need to take this and that place, and then we're sorted. Oh, botherations. A faction... the Sami Catholic populace. I mean, it's not going to happen. Oh, the Queen of Valencia is one of them. Oh, I didn't see her. Or is she new? Is she new? Oh, yeah, that's not good, is it? Right, hang on. Send you a gift. So there we go. I send you a pile of gold. So you would like us a bit more. Yeah, I'd rather they didn't actually... I'd rather there wasn't another rebellion, because that's going to take us a while to sort out. Right, and then go over to here, and I think that should be it. Are the Byzantines... oh, the Byzantines are just showing up. Just. You might be a bit late, I'm afraid. So, and... We're on 99%. We've captured all of their land. Oh no, because they've got that land over there. I think if we just wait, there we go. We're absolutely fine. Right, Ethelred has come of age. Okay, hang on. Many things have happened at once. Right, Ethelred has come of age. Oh, you're really good. You're so very good. You're hale. You're handsome. You're a genius. You're fecund. You've got an extra physical trait. You're a famous champion, which gives you a prowess of +4. However, you're not that good. You've only got a base of 4. So, and hang on. No, that should go up a bit more. Hang on. Let's just let it. They grow up fast. So yeah, he's got his 4-star military education going on. So let's just do that. There we go. Oh, he's really good. He's very, very good indeed, isn't he? 23 martial, 12 diplomacy, 11 stewardship, 12 intrigue, 11 learning. He's cynical. He's also wrathful, like his mum. He's furious about things. And he's also gregarious. So he loves going to a tea party, which is nice. Flexible leader. That's quite nice. And yeah, you've got famous champion. You're very good. You're very, very good. I'm quite tempted to have... we need to pick an heir at some point. We need to pick an heir at some point because Short is 56. Her health is fine, but she's not going to be around forever. So we do need to pick an heir. Okay, we'll do that in a bit. Right, okay, war happening. Right, we'll sort this out. So, yes, please, we will have all this. We gain 100 devotion, which is very nice. Okay, there we go. So we get all this. Now, that's going to leave us with a lot of land because these were all Catholic, I imagine. So we need to now assign this land over. So we've got too many domain holdings. That's fine. And we have a new perk. Okay. Now, what do we want to go down now? I mean, Overseer. I think Overseer could be quite good. Martial +2. Stewardship +2. Control growth +50%. I don't want any of these other gallant ones. Courtship, not bothered. Promising prospects, not bothered. Loyalty and respect, not first either. Peacemaker's okay. Peace acceptance +10. But we don't really go for peace. Short is not the kind to go for peace. She just goes out. She's just bloodthirsty. So I don't think we want any of those. How about we get serve the crown? So control growth goes up by 0.3 per month. So we're exerting our control on everything. And natural dread goes up by 15. So she just becomes immediately just a little tiny bit scarier. Yeah, let's have that. Let us serve the crown. And then what can we get from here then? So we can get strict organisation. So increased control in county goes up a bit quicker. Hard rule. Siege progress against revolt up 50%. And faction military power for vassals goes up 20 as well. That's quite good. That's, a bit harder for them to form and, sort of rise rebellions against us. Soldiers of lesser fortune. Mercenaries are a bit cheaper to hire. Then we've got absolute control is a special level of control. Prepare conscription. Army gold maintenance down 15%. That would not be a bad thing. Fort level +1 and control territory defender advantage +5. Yeah, I think we try and go down here. How often are we getting perks? Just shy of 2 years. Just shy of 2 years. How long? Let's call it 2 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So to get all the way down to here, to get to Overseer, we're going to need, what's that? 8. So we're going to need 16 years. Is she going to live for that long? Or do we want to move over to medicine focus? I don't think she would. She'd go out in a blaze of glory. I don't think she'd stick around. She'd be like, do you know what? I'm going to go out fighting and it's going to be absolutely fine. So yeah, we'll go down here. We will not change. We'll stay on strategy focus and we'll just try and get down to Overseer. I don't imagine we'll get there, but we can give it a jolly good shot. We also seem to have 12 prisoners. That's quite a lot of prisoners for not that much land we've taken. But yeah, we'll go through all these. Oh, hang on. We've had you for 2 years. You're in the dungeon. Oh, I apologise. Oh, in fact, no, I don't apologise. I'm short. I don't care. You're in a dungeon. Tough luck. Yeah, and do you know what? You're a Catholic as well, actually. I'm not that fussed. Hope it's nice down there. Yeah, that's not great, though, is it? We've got all these prisoners. Right, okay, let's start letting them out. Let's try and convert as many of them as we can over to the one proper true religion of Teaism. And there we go. All the prisoners have been let out, and they all agree to convert to Teaism, which is wonderful. So there we go, a whole host of new sort of Teaist converts. And now we need to issue out this land over here. So why don't we give this to some of our children? They can have some lovely land down here. So how about, who's never gonna take over? I don't think Herogith is actually going to inherit everything. I'm really sorry, Herogith, but we have better candidates elsewhere. So I do apologise, but would you like some land down here? I mean, you're currently one of our knights. You've only got a prowess of 12. Would you like some land down here? I'm pretty sure you would. So how about you have the west side of the island? So you can have that place there and Arbarea and Cagliari. There you go. You can have those three. So you can have the west side of the island. And then who would like the eastern side of the island? Because, yeah, we can give that to one of our kids as well, possibly. This involves us deciding who we want to play as, though, doesn't it? Who are we going to want to play as? I mean, maybe not her. She's okay. Ethelfrith does have some very good stats. I mean, if you add them all up, they're very, very good. But she's not outstanding in one particular thing. She's not really outstanding in one. You are... Yeah, so we might end up playing as you, possibly, or you. Oh, yeah, look, we're not getting the smart traits passed down. Where's intelligent gone? Not intelligent. Where's genius gone? Are you a genius? No, you're not a genius. That's part of the problem. Okay, so maybe you, then, you can have the eastern side of the island. There we go. So you have those two bits. And, your sisters, so you can rule together. And I'm sure it'll all be wonderful and harmonious. And then I imagine... there is a duchy title that we can create. The Duchy of Sardinia. Okie dokie, create that. Thank you very much. And then grant that to... let's grant that to... who would like that? Who wants this one? Hang on. So which one do you... hang on. Ethelfrith was the eastern side of the island. Herigith was the west. Let's give that to... she's only got... Herigith's got 3 counties. Whereas Ethelfrith has the 2. But then we are taking everything away from Herigith at some point in the near future. So you have that right now. You have the petty kingdom of Sardinia. There you go. So now she's a duchess, which is all very exciting indeed. So there we go. Right, so an extra little bit of land just there. It's not much, but it's something. It's okay. Does that let us create the Empire of Italy? Yeah, I honestly thought we had this. I don't know why. 39 out of 42 counties. Oh, that's somewhat annoying. Oh, no, that's why. That's why. We have the Kingdom of Italy, but not the Empire of Italia. That's where I've got a little bit confused, isn't it? There we go. We've got the Kingdom of Italy. That's ours. Okay, that's fine. I mean, at some point in the very near future, we are going to have a fight with the Pope for a big bit of the papacy. So maybe at that point we'll have enough land to then create another empire title. That would be nice. That would be ideal. I'd quite like to get that in as well. So there we go. But there we go. We've got this tiny extra little bit of land down here, which is nice. Apparently we can usurp the Batuta Grand Emirate. Can we? Can we usurp it away? No, we can't. Oh, because he's having a war. Oh, that's all very unfortunate, isn't it? Okay, at some point we need to do that, because then we can usurp that away from him. So that'll be quite nice. So yeah, we could get that sort of. We're still going to get the land or whatever, but there we go. And also, yeah, Ethelred, our son. Oh yeah, of course. Our son, the 16-year-old with all the wonderful traits there. Yeah, you can get married. Okay, do you know what? Let's see who is around. Is there anybody that's good? I mean, again, our niece comes out pretty well, and then our other niece comes out very, very good as well. Everybody else, hang on. Reset to default. So let's go inheritable traits, and let's see who is best now. The only thing is, we don't really want to marry him to somebody who's, 44 or whatever, because he's only 16. And if we do choose him to play as, which is a very, very possible... Yeah, that's highly possible, because he's got these wonderful traits here. If we do choose to play as him, then yeah, we don't want to have a spouse who's really old who's then going to die and then leave him on his own, all that kind of stuff. So let's see, shall we? Is there anybody good that we can marry him to that's got lots and lots of lovely traits that is not significantly older than him? Do you know what we might need to do? I think we might need to leave it a few years. Come back in a couple of years and just see if anybody new has dropped into this list. Because at the moment, there's no one really sort of standing out. There's no really, really good candidates. And I've tried all sorts of different filters. I mean, currently the age difference is on 5. I mean, this girl here is okay. Gertruda is okay. She's got some good stats. They're quite high, apart from intrigue, which is utterly, absolutely terrible. And, she's got some good traits going on. She's got hale, and she's comely, but she does also have scaly, which is not great. And I mean, the chances of that going down to the kids is minimal, but there is a chance because she's got that. So that is a bit of an issue. So maybe we just leave it. Maybe we'll leave it for now. We'll come back and check in a bit, Ethelred. Don't worry. We won't forget about you, he says, knowing full well that I will entirely forget about this. But if we remember, we'll come and have a look in a couple of years and just see if there's anybody else that looks like really, really good marriage potential. Oh no, Edbert's died. He was the marshal as well, wasn't he? Oh, crikeys. Okay, right, who's best now? So 19 in marshal. So the best we've got overall is Ethelred. Ethelred or the Duke of T have both got marshal of 23, but the top powerful vassal is King Beorhtric of England. Oh, okay, yeah, it's that chappy. But he likes us a lot anyway, because, you know, we made him a king and everything, so he's quite happy with us right now. So maybe let's not go for him, even though he does have a marshal of 19, which is pretty good. Let's go for, let's give our son something to do. Son of ours, you can join us on the council. There you go. You can go and do some martial stuff. That's quite nice. Okay, we've been invited to a feast. I think maybe we should go. We are a little bit stressed. We're on 44. So if we could just get that down a tiny bit, that would be quite nice. It'd be nice if people could not vomit on us. That would be good. Could we have that as a condition, please? A condition of our attendance is that nobody vomits on us. And if somebody does vomit on us, then, you know, maybe they'll become part of a nice bonfire. Oh, hang on. Right. King Vigliac is not swayed, but he likes us quite a lot anyway. I don't think we need to do that anymore either. Let's stop doing that. Right. Any other vassals that look like they don't like us? The Queen of Aragon doesn't like us too much. She's okay with us, but it could be better. So maybe her. Hang on, get rid of that. That seems like the lowest. Oh, the King of Sweden's not too fond either. And then we've got various dukes and things. Yeah, not so bothered about them. Yeah, okay, hang on. Where are you then? So, yes, it was... Who was it again? It was Sweden, possibly, was quite low. Yeah, there you go. Plus 24. Okay, let's try and sway you over. Let's show you just how great we are. Okay, so we've got a map pop-up thing. So, yep, somebody's been heard bragging loudly about the great deal she struck with a fancy lady in pearls and silk. And that's because apparently she drew a map of the local plains for an unknown noblewoman. Okay, so yeah, this person's now a little bit flush with the monies. All of 45 gold. Oh, untold riches for you. But yeah, okay, so we'll sort this out. This does make me think that the party that we just got invited to, the lovely tea party, which they call a feast, but you know, the tea party, has come to nothing. It's one of those weird ones which we get invited to, and it does all the kind of welcome everybody, welcome, and then no events happen because nothing has happened. So it's either just, you know, got cancelled, or it was so utterly mind-numbingly boring and terrible that we've just kind of come home and there's no result from it. I don't know. But okay, what do we do with you? Do we gain a lot of stress by thanking her, or do we say, you belong in the dungeon? I think absolutely we'd throw her in a dungeon, because we're wrathful, and she's been, you know, making plans of things against us. So yeah, let's chuck her in a dungeon. We will imprison her. Is she good? Oh, she is quite sneaky. She's quite sneaky. Do you know what? Yeah, pop into a dungeon with you. There you go, enjoy the prison. Oh, a martial story pop-up thing. This is interesting. We won't have seen this before. Shield of Knowledge. I understand you're interested in deepening your grasp on warfare. Queen Beorhtric folds her arms as she approaches me. I might be able to help you see the battlefield in new ways. Beorhtric is well known for her mastery of sound defence. If there's one who could help me understand, it would be her. Okay, so how good are you? Oh yeah, actually you're okay. Marshal of 20 is quite good. You're a famous champion. You're an aspiring blade master. You're only 27 years old. Wow. And you're this good. Oh, you're really good. You're tremendous. I mean, your intrigue isn't great, but everything else is very, very good. Wow. You're very impressive. Because you are part of the wonderful Cupboard dynasty. You're on House Rose, but yes, you're part of the Cupboard dynasty. Okay, that is wonderful. Yeah, absolutely. I'll leave it to my generals, or I want to learn. So she becomes our mentor, and she will attempt to teach us her unyielding defender skill. Friendly fatal casualties minus 25%. Yes, absolutely. Why would we not want to do that? That seems like a really, really good thing to do. If we can get extra skills, and we're commanding armies anyway, because we're really, really good at it, that makes perfect sense. So yes, please teach us the ways of defence. Oh, and that person died in our dungeons. Well, that is a shame. And apparently people don't learn. People do not learn at all, because now somebody else has been bragging in a tavern about the great deal he struck with the fancy lord in pearls and silk, and he's been drawing maps of the local plains as well. So yes, we'll throw you into the dungeon too. I mean, I don't know if we've cleared out the body of the previous lady who got thrown into the dungeon for drawing maps against us, but there you go. You can go and lie next to that person, and you can think about what you've done. Apparently somebody is plotting to kill the court physician Stephen. Why would anybody want to kill Stephen? Oh, he's got some rivals. He has a couple of rivals. Okay, that is unexpected. I mean, he seems like quite a nice man. He's compassionate, he's forgiving, and he's craven. Okay, he's a little bit of a coward, but, you know, he's forgiving and he's compassionate. He seems like a nice man. I don't really know why anybody would want to kill him to death a bit, but, well, there we go. Somebody is planning to do so. We must stop the villain behind this. If we could not have him murdered, because he is very good at his job. He's really, really good. If we could keep him alive, that would be a great advantage. Here we go. Right, we can now usurp the Batuta Grand Emirate Kingdom title away from its current owner, this chappy here, because he's no longer having a war. However, I just think at the moment it covers that there, does it? Oh no, that's the kingdom title. Oh yeah, we'll usurp that away. So there you go. It'll cost us 500 of your monies, and now that is ours. So we're currently the King of Sardinia. Well, that's quite exciting. Ah, now that place has kind of fallen apart. What's going on there? So we've got the Emirate of Majorca, and then we've got the, however you pronounce that, the Wilaya of Ibiza. Okay, that's the guy who previously had, yeah, he was the previous owner of that kingdom title that we just took. Okay, he's going to be quite angry with us, I rather suspect. But can we take that land? I think we can go to war with him. Can we not? Oh no, we can't go to war with him because we've got a truce with him. Can we go to a war? Go for a war with you, Prince Firmus II? Okay, can we declare war on you and just, you know, get that for ourselves? Because it should be ours anyway. Do you're a county or seize the Emirate of Majorca? That's a duchy, isn't it? Yeah, can we do that? 2,000 troops. I think we can muddle through. So there we go. We'll go and get this. And then when we can go and get that bit there, when we can go and get Ibiza, we'll go and get that as well. Okay, right, hang on. We need to go across on sea, unfortunately. But if we raise everybody there, just let them gather a few more. Oh, crikeys. Okay, something's happening. Somebody is calling my son something. Somebody's climbing up to Siegbert's window. Countess Renata. Oh. Okay, right, hang on. I'll sort that out in a bit. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure all that's absolutely fine. Right, let's tick over. There we go. That should be more than enough people. Right, come over here. Siege that down, please. That will not take very long at all. How long are we at, how long do we have to be at peace with you for? 3 years! Oh, crikeys, that's going to take ages to go get this place. Here we go. And we'll come in here. There'll be a bit of a horribly, horribly one-sided fight. And then siege this down in absolutely no time at all. 100%. Oh, we've got the war leader. We don't even need to go over to Minorca. We can just do this right now. And boom. There we go. Splendid. Okay, well, that's another little tiny bit of land added to the Empire of Cupboard. We'll come back and get this bit. We'll come back and get that bit at a later date. But there we go. Right, we need to do something with the with this kingdom title here. The Kingdom of Sardinia is currently ours. And we don't really need that. We don't want to be the King of Sardinia, well, the Queen of Sardinia. We don't want to have this title. So who would like this instead? I mean, I'm thinking, who owns this bit? Duke Orlando owns all this stuff over here. Do we give it... No, hang on. We've got our own daughters over here. Why don't we give it to Duchess Herigith? Why don't we make her a queen? She is a bit fighty. Do we want to make her a queen? Or do we give it to Countess Ethelfrith here? Although she's also a bit fighty. Okay, I think we give it to one of them. I think we give it to... Let's give it to Herigith, because very soon we're going to take away her player heir status. So this might offset that a little bit. So yes, hello, grant titles. Would you like to become the Queen of Sardinia? I'm pretty sure you would. So there we go. Splendid, nice crown, nice robes, all that kind of fancy stuff. Okay, right, so that sorts that out, which is nice. Then we've got, that one little place. When we can, we'll come back and grab that, because that's just... the island of Ibiza is not part of the empire. And we need that. We need it for, parties. And we have acquired quite a lot of prisoners again. So, okay, let's go and let everybody out and try and convert them over to Teaism if they want to go to that. And there we go. Some more Teaist converts. Very nice. A couple of people didn't go over. I don't think anybody that's zealous can convert over. I don't think they can be sort of told to go over to a different religion. But never mind, we let them out with hooks or whatever, so that's fine. Let's just take a quick look at something. Let's go back home for a second. How is popular opinion of us, given that we keep declaring lots of wars? Everybody is absolutely fine. I don't think people are that bothered that we are declaring war at all. Let's have a little look. No, there's no negative opinion at all. We're declaring quite a lot of wars, but nobody's that bothered. Okay, I think it's time for a big war. I think it's time we go and have a fight with the Pope, and if we can, let's take Rome away from the Pope. Because that's got to be a knife to the heart of the papacy right there. If we take Rome away, that's got to be the source of pretty much all of their power, I would have thought. I mean, it's super developed. Development of 77. It generates a massive load of tax. There's quite a lot of levies there in Rome. It's very, very important. And it's got the Colosseum in it and also Aurelian walls as well. So it's well worth us getting this. So let's go and have a bit of a fight with the Pope. Right, hang on. Let's go and sort this out. So, hello, Pope. Can we go to war with you? I think we might need to. Right, is it a duchy? So hang on. Holy war for a kingdom. Holy war for a kingdom. Ah, yeah, we could do this. We could go for the anointed kingdom of Romania. That one there. That gets us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gets us 6 counties. So we could do that. Or we could, go for a holy war for a duchy and just take, which one's got Rome in it? That bit there. And that means that then in a few years' time we can come back and get the rest and use our holy war for a kingdom thing somewhere else. Although where do we want to go for that? I do not know. I'm not entirely sure where we could go for that. I think this is what we do now. Let's go and get this now. Let's go and take the Prince Archbishopric of Latium away from the Pope, because that includes Rome. So there we go. We'll have that. It's a shame we can't do multiple of these. It's a shame we can't just do loads and loads of those. But yeah, there we go. So we get 3. Yeah, if we do a holy war for a kingdom, it's only another 3. So that's fine. And we can get that anyway, via other means. So here we go. Let's go and have a war with the Pope and his fancy showy off egg hat. But yeah, do you know what, Pope? We're going to take all this land off you and you're going to be absolutely powerless, I imagine. So, in fact, let's check. What have you got? 26, almost 27,000 troops. We've got 113,000. So we should be fine. So, confirm that one there. That is, 100 piety. We've got 2,100 piety. So again, we're fine. Yeah. Here we go. Let us go and have a war with the Pope and take away Rome if we can. I mean, that's going to be massive. That's going to be huge. Here we go. Let's go and have a fight. Splendid. Declared war on the Pope. The music's all very dramatic and very exciting. So let us go to here and let's go. I mean, do we want to just work our way around? If we take that, is that a place we need to take? I don't think it is. We take this, then we take Rome, and then we take this down here. And we take that as well. So it looks like there are 4 places that we need to take. So, okay, we'll go over there. We need to raise quite a lot of troops, I think. I think we need quite a lot, because the Pope is not... Yeah, he's not insignificant. Oh, hang on. Martial skill. That's quite handy right now. Control territory, defender advantage. Oh, it's not as useful as it could be. Let's have that one. Let's have a woman's home. We'll take that. So if we're defending, we get an advantage of +5, which is quite nice. Okay, here we go. So they are... getting all their troops ready. How have they got that many? They didn't have that many troops. Okay, they have many, many more troops than I was expecting. Okay. Oh no, the Knights Templar have been called. Ah, well, do you know what? To complete that game, Pope Face, we're going to call in the Knights of Santiago. So that is 5,000 people, 4 knights. I mean, it's mostly kind of rubbishy peasants with sticks, but that's fine. He's quite good as well. So, yeah, we'll hire them in. And then can we sort of merge them in? Very nice. And then we'll just keep gathering our troops because we have got quite a lot of them, my dear Pope. There we go. How about 108,000 people? We'll just march them over this hill. I mean, it might take us a little while. And we are sieging this place into oblivion. Right, they're going over here. They're trying to siege down these places. How long is that going to take? 9 years. What have you bought? Sticks. Just some sticks to knock down the walls of that place. Okay, I think we'll be fine. Oh, look, the peasants in Warwickshire are all happy. Yay for Warwickshire. And they've given me a load of gifts. Okay, graciously accept. 150 monies. We don't need it. We could go and be horrible and get more gifts. I don't think... She wouldn't do that. She's not mean to her people. She's quite fighty, but if they've given her a gift... Or we get county reinvestment. Development growth up 10% and popular opinion up 10. Yeah, just give them the money back. Give them the money back and tell them to spend it properly. Right, so what's that doing? That's going to fall. So Viterbo is gone. And then... Do we just march straight to Rome? Do we need to take out these? Do we need to go and have a fight with them? Or do we just take the counties? I think we'll do this. Let's just head straight over to Rome. The armies of Cupboard are marching on Rome. They're nearly there. And there we go. And it's only 2 months. 2 months to siege down Rome, even though it has a fort level of 24. Because we've bought quite a lot of cannons and we're quite good at sapping and stuff. Rome is going to fall. And the Pope's not doing a thing. The Pope is not doing a thing. He's not sending his troops in. He's not trying to valiantly defend it in a last gasp effort. He's just sort of over there, just, poking a wall with sticks over there. Okay, fine, if that's what you want, Pope. Okay, camp dispute. After my army sets up camp, I hear a commotion coming from the knight's lodgings. Siegbert, who is our son, and the King of Novgorod there, okay, they're having a bit of a fight. Okay, deliver a speech about unity, have them whipped, or just go away. Okay, we wouldn't go away. I think we would deliver a speech. I don't think we'd have them whipped for their delinquency. I mean, it's her son. I don't think they're just having a fight. That's fine. Yeah, they're getting passionate about fighting and stuff. So that's okay. I think they deliver a speech. So what do we do with that? 74%. We get, what do we get? 150 prestige, 100 martial lifestyle. That could be quite good. How near are we to getting another one? Oh, nowhere near. And they get an opinion of us, but it might go horribly wrong and everyone just looks at us like we're a big idiot. Okay, oh, and the fighting escalates as the onlookers join in. Okay, so there is a 25% chance this could go quite splendidly wrong. Let's have a look. Did it work? And yes, there we go. Right, so we've all been inspirational. We must stand united against our foes, for if we don't, there are many outsiders who would take advantage of our internal squabbles to seize our lands and impose their rule on us. And then these two look kind of suitably embarrassed and then go and get ready for a big fight. Okay, wonderful. So we got all the good stuff from it. Okay, and I think Rome is going to fall. Rome is going to fall. Lots of our things are being built, which is quite nice. And there we go. And now some more troops have appeared. Okay, 3,000 people have appeared. Let's go and take this, because I think we need to take that. Oh, we're going to have a bit of a fight with those 3,000 people. So we'll take that. Oh, someone's trying to kill a knight. Okie dokie, that's fine. There are a lot of troops appearing. Hang on, Pope, how are you magically conjuring troops out of nowhere? Oh, you're buying all the mercenaries. He's buying all the mercenaries, isn't he? Yes, because he has 43,000 gold. Right, we could do with getting this done sooner rather than later. Shield of Knowledge. Ah, hang on. Is it done? Is it done? We don't want to stress out. So here we go. So she's shown me the ins and outs of defence. My final test is a mock battle against her to show what I have learned. So we can either say, no, I don't know what you're on about. No, we're not going to do that. It's going to have a fight. 77% chance that we take victory in this little mock fight. I mean, we are a bit preoccupied right now, but okay. Right, let's head down here, because this is the last place we need to take, I think. And that is it. And there we go. We've actually learned a new skill. We've got unyielding defend. Okay, good stuff. Right, can we go and fight the Pope now? we've got various little sort of skirmishes going on. But they're trying to unsiege all this. Oh, hang on. This place is just falling over. This place is almost done. We're on 98%. I think if we go and have one more fight, that will probably put us over 100. The only thing is, in 2 months, they're going to unsiege that. That would be inconvenient. So come on, let's do this. We're still on 98%. Hang on. Let's go and try and scare them away. Let's go and stop them sieging that down, because that would be really annoying. 99, 100%. It's on 100%. The Pope is going to lose control of Rome. Absolutely. Yes, please. Enforce our demands. And there we go. The Pope no longer controls Rome. It's now ours. Oh, this is huge. Right, and we want to keep this as well. We want to keep this under our control. Rome specifically, because we get these things. the holder of this holding, which is currently us, army gold maintenance is down 5%. We want that. Absolutely. So our army gold maintenance is down by 5% because we've got Rome. We've got Rome. Okay, but hang on. Disband. How's the Pope looking with that one now? Is the Pope looking suitably ashamed? Hang on. Where's the papacy gone? Oh, they've moved all the way down here. Okay. Yeah, he really, really, really doesn't like us now. He's very, very sad about life and everything. And we need to get rid of these two places here. So who would like this? Who would like this? Let's give it to another one of our kids. Yeah, so you might take over. You might possibly be the heir. You could also be the heir. You're really good. You're really, really good. You're sneaky. We could make you the heir. Or you not so much. And then you. It could be you. You're really good as well. Oh, I don't know who to make the heir. They are all incredibly good candidates, aren't they? I mean, these two here, not so great. But these, other 5? Have all got their own definite strengths. Really good at stewardship. She's really good at martial and diplomacy. And not too bad at stewardship. And she's got a learning of 18. He is very, very sneaky. Which could be interesting because we've not played as a sneaky character yet. And he's got all 3 of the physical traits as well. Yeah, she's very, very fighty. And then he is very fighty. His other stats are okay, but he does have the 4 fancy physical traits because he's got the fecund one. He's got the little rabbit one, which means that he has an extra 5 years of life expectancy. Oh, I don't know who do we give this to? Who do we let go and rule over these bits of land over here? Because we need to get somebody in over here. We need to get somebody to manage this because we're currently over our domain limit. We've got 12 and we can only hold 10. So we're keeping Rome. So yeah, we get rid of those 2 and it's all fine. Okay, how about then? It goes to... Maybe it goes to you. Maybe it goes to Judith. Or have you been killing people, Judith? You've killed someone in battle. Well, that's very wonderful. Good job, you. Yeah, let's give this to you, I think. So you can have... Hang on, what are the places? Tivoli and Viterbo. Okay, so Judith, here you go. That does mean you're not going to be one of our knights anymore, which is a bit of a shame because you've obviously killed somebody in battle, which is very exciting. So have that and have that. Okay, so she's going to gain 80 opinion of us. I think she quite likes us anyway. But there we go. So now we're not over our domains limit. We now control Rome still, which is splendid, which is very, very important. Look, Pope, look, we're going to go into the Pope's house. We're going to use his soap. We're going to go and sleep in the Pope's bed and all that kind of stuff. We're going to just go around and just, pretend we're the Pope for a bit. What if he's left his wardrobe of hats? What if the Pope has left all his hats around the place? Oh, we can have so many Pope hats. I mean, our hat is lovely. Our crown is splendid, but it's not as wonderful as the Pope's hat. And, our husband gets to wear our fancy hat, which is a shame. So maybe we could go and try on the Pope's hats. Okay, that's brilliant. That's exactly what we're doing. That's precisely what we're doing. We're just going to go just go through the Pope's wardrobe and just put on all of his hats. Okay, good. That's that sorted. I imagine we've got various other bits and bobs to do. Low county control. That will come up. Oh, yes. Oh, this is wonderful. You can usurp the Prince Archbishopric of Latium. Okay, we'll have that then. Thank you very much. And we will... Do we want to keep that? Hang on. That's a duchy building. So we want to keep control of this, I think, don't we? So then that's actually going to... Yeah, because we're controlling that duchy. Hang on, where is that? Duchy titles. Yeah, there. So we've created this, and now that's ours. I don't think... Have we only got the one other... We've got the Empire of Cupboard. Hang on, where's the... So we've got the Kingdom of Cupboard. Then we've got one duchy title there. And then that's our second duchy title. So yes, that's not going to upset anybody because we've only got 2. So yeah, we'll keep control of that for now. That's nice. Right, okay. Prisoners. Many, many, many prisoners for us to sort out. Of course... Oh no, I was going to say they're all Catholic. They're not all Catholic. Did the Pope have a Teaist in his midst? Oh dear. Oh, the Pope. You're letting them slip through. Well, do you know what? We'll try and convert as many of these over to Teaism as we can. Okay, so everybody's out the prison. Only one zealous person did not convert, but that's fine. So more Catholics are now gone and there are more Teists in the world, which is always a good thing. And now we can create ourselves the Empire of Italia. Here we go. Are we the living legend yet? Yes, we are. We are the living legend, which is wonderful. How near are we to becoming other things? Religious icon. We're not too far away at all. that's going to be very good as well. That's going to be really, really good to get up to that. So we'll be a living legend and a religious icon. Oh, this is splendid. Okay, let's create this. Let's get ourselves another empire title. So, boom. There we go. We're now another emperor, which is splendid. So there we go. So we've got ourselves, inside our realm, inside the Pope's realm, the anointed. So he's still got that kingdom. He's still got that kingdom title, but I don't think we can usurp that away from him because of the whole sort of different religion, it's hostile kind of thing. So, okay, that's fine. Do you know what, Pope? You enjoy it whilst you've got it, because let's be honest, you're not going to keep hold of all your land for that much longer. We are coming for you, Pope. We're absolutely coming for you. And when we do come for you, you might be surprised to find that we're wearing one of your hats. Rome is actually very, very good, which is no great surprise because, the Pope has loads of money to spend on all this stuff. But look at that. Fort level of 24. It has a 5,000 person garrison going on, and all of the buildings are level sort of 7 or above, apart from obviously the sort of the duchy building and the fancy building. But look at that. Grand estates. That gives you a massive load of tax and a bit of levy size, and holding taxes go up and all that kind of stuff. Then we've got officers' lodgings. We've got ravelins and cavaliers being constructed by the look of it. And then over here we've got a barracks, and that's got conscription centres. So that's not too far off being entirely fully developed in terms of its buildings. That's very impressive. And do you know what's more impressive? It's currently ours. Yay, we've got Rome. I've just realised that we might need to go through to all of our new lands that we've acquired, which is quite a lot because we haven't done it with Castile yet. And of course, we've got a bit over here. And we might need to go and just, maybe suggest that people come over to Teaism, because all these lands over here will be Catholic. So we need to try and convert as many of the leaders as we can over to Teaism, because that would help a great deal. Now, we haven't done it over here, I don't think, have we? Ooh. Hello, you're a different person. Okay, the previous lady must have died. The lady from our house must have died, and now it's gone over to a different house. Do you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We can never keep control of these things forever and ever and ever. That is okay. I'm quite happy that it's at least part of the empire. It's part of the empire, which is kind of what counts, I suppose. So So looking at all your vassals, you're Catholic, you see. Right, demand your conversion. It's only 37%. Hang on, can we go through? Right, council, hang on a minute. Right, assist us with court politics. So what's our current diplomacy? 17. So assist us with that, please. Up to 21, which is very good. So now if we go to here and go to here, can we demand your conversion? It's on 39%. Okay, what if we threw a great big load of money at your face? There we go. What's it going to do now? 100%. There you go. All it took was a great big pile of cash to make you come round and see the light. Splendid. 95%. You are probably not going to convert. Okay, fine. What we'll do is we'll go through all of the people over here, and we'll just make sure that they're all, we've asked them all to convert over. It might take a little while to send gifts and, do all the kind of converting stuff. We might, you're going to have people under you as well, aren't you? And they're not going to like us so much. And it's going to be really hard to get those people converting as well. Let's just do the top level of people for now. Let's just do this top level of people. So we'll go through all of this lot and just see if we can make them convert by, essentially it looks like we're going to have to bribe everybody. It looks like we're going to have to bribe everybody to convert over to Teaism. But you know what? We've got loads and loads of money, so that's fine. Okay, so we've asked all of the top level people and we've sent them lots of money. So let's see who comes over. You, yes, this is all good. Nobody said no quite yet. Now, we have to be a bit careful. Normally, when we were playing as Teapot, I could just go click, 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 because it was all at 100%. But this did have a few people who were somewhat unsure, shall we say. However, it's looking pretty good. There was one guy that was 48% or whatever. I think they've all converted over. Okay, that is very encouraging. Right, can you promote culture again? Let's promote culture over in Bedford. There we go. Let's move it on 40 odd days. Let's just get that sorted. Let's get Worcestershire over. Right, hang on a minute. Assist ruler. Okay, who are you? I write to inform you that my subject, Taltiu, has eloped with your brother King Scone. What? Let me be frank, this is a grave insult and a stain on your family's honour. If the happy couple seeks refuge in Northampton, I trust you will teach them a lesson. Okay, hang on a minute, what? King Scone has eloped. Okay, this is certainly interesting. He has a wife. Okay. This is fascinating. Right, hang on a minute. And yes, he's now got a new wife who is ill as well. She's not very well. Okay, where are you right now? You're over here. Okay. Scone, really? Why are you causing me all these problems? Why are you causing me all this undue stress, Scone? Oh, dear me. Right, hang on. What were we doing? We were waiting for... Yeah, let's just get 30 days. And now Scone has created a new branch of the Cupboard dynasty. Cupboard Lubsco. Okay, fine. Right, there we go. So another county has changed over, which is wonderful. And Jutta von Abensberg will make a good wife for... Who? No one. I beg to differ. I beg to differ, game. I don't think she would at all. Away with that lady there. Bye-bye. Okay, so there we go. So I think it was it Warwickshire? Yes, Warwickshire has come over. Okay, let's try and get all the counties surrounding Northamptonshire as well. But Huntingdonshire is under our control. So let's actually change that over as well. And then to finish up, let's just take a look at how Teaism is doing. We've got 130,000 troops at our disposal. That's very silly. That's a very silly number. Okay, let's click on the faith overview. Oh my goodness me. There is an awful lot of Teaism going on. Yeah, it's really taken off over in Scandinavia. They really love it there. Okay, not so much down here in sort of the southwest of England over here. Ireland has properly gone Teaist. Couple of places left over in Ireland, lots of France. This is slowly taking effect. Maybe now we've changed that round a bit. Maybe now we've actually sort of changed that round and said, yes, you should all be Teaist. Maybe that will start changing as well. I've just had a thought. Hang on a minute, hang on. Whoa, hang on. Holy sites. We control lots of holy sites. Canterbury is now Teaist, and Cologne is Teaist, because Cologne's up here, and Rome is Teaist, of course, because we hold it. Santiago is over here. Why is that not Teaist? Hang on. Who's looking after Santiago? Count Kraken to Vladislav. You here, have a great big pile of money. It's lovely. Will you please convert over to Teaism? 98%. Come on. Don't let him be the one that's a problem. Okay. So now Santiago is controlled by somebody who is Teaist, which means do we get the holy site? Yes, we do. Oh, this is brilliant. Okay, so all we need to do really, I mean, Jerusalem is significantly harder to get hold of than all of the other ones, but Rome is now ours. So all Teaists get +1 stewardship and development growth goes up. Cologne is ours, so control growth creeps up and cultural fascination progress goes up, but that's irrelevant because we've done all that. Santiago is now ours, so holy order costs are cheaper, and supply duration lasts 20% more, and Canterbury has been ours for quite some time, I imagine, so religious vassals like us a bit. And sway schemes are better. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, the days of Catholicism are surely numbered. And now they've lost Rome as well. So let's have a quick look. 295 counties now follow Teaism, as opposed to Catholicism's 557. So we are catching up. It was not that long ago since we were on 60-something. Now we're almost on 300 and Catholicism is tumbling. I mean, it'd be good if we could get past orthodoxy into second place. That would be good. How do we stand in the world? We're third in the world. We're the third most popular religion in the entire of the world. Oh, that's absolutely amazing. Okay, so it's looking good. Teaism is proving to be very, very, very popular indeed. And we have taken Rome away from the Pope. So the papacy does not control Rome anymore. It is now entirely ours, which is wonderful stuff. So I think we will finish up for now. That was one of Short's big goals. Take that away from the Pope, strike a pretty devastating blow to the papacy there, and now we can just work on them. Because that's surely it. Surely they've lost their main source of power and influence now. And as all the Catholic counties dwindle, he's going to get less money. And of course, as they change over to Teaism, we're going to get more money. We're getting to... What? We're getting almost 250 gold per turn? Really? Maybe we should max out our men-at-arms with all of them and create a new unit and max that out as well. That is remarkable. That's remarkable. And that's coming from all of our religious holdings. I can only imagine that as they're all changing over to Teaism, there's all Teaist temples and things around the place. And they obviously pay our Teaist, where are you? They pay the Teaist Pope. So Pope Ulfsetel is getting all of this lovely money from all the Teists that then feeds into us. That's why we're getting so much money. Yeah, church holdings, 115.2. Brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. So yes, it's looking wonderful. It's looking very good indeed. Short has achieved one of her goals. So I think we will finish up for now. But yes, we'll come back next time and we'll see how we get on. I mean, now I'm kind of looking over here. I mean, Poland, Lithuania, they should probably join us now. And how are we looking in Poland? Yeah, it's still a cupboard dynasty person, so that's okay. Lithuania is not a cupboard dynasty person, so I don't mind taking that away from them. Holy Roman Empire is still kicking about. I don't quite know how, but we'll try and work on them as well next time. And then, of course, when we can, we'll go back and take some more land from the papacy and just start demolishing the Pope's power a little bit further, because why not? And, of course, we've got all of his hats as well. So there we go. It's a complete win-win. We'll finish up on a high, which is splendid. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be most splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Crusader Kings 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. I really hope I don't have to send children down into coal mines or whatever, because I would feel like a terrible person. Hello, robot, and I shall call you Alan. Still some homeless people, still hungry people, still sick people. Okay, if you try and reach London, you will end up frosty and dead. Great big human lollipop.